Hi, it's Lori from Simply Plant Food, and this is
Danielle.
Danielle.
From Simply Plant Food.
Yes. Okay, so this is what we promised you. We're making zucchini noodles with lentil spaghetti sauce. So what we're starting today with, which Danielle will do, is we're going to spiralize the zucchini in here, and it's going to look like spaghetti noodles. Okay.
And this just is a spiralizer off Amazon, I think.
Yeah, you can buy it on Amazon.
I think they're $40.
Yeah, they're a lot cheaper now. You can buy them
Get the
just
handheld
lefty.
ones down left.
You can buy the small handheld ones, or you can buy the knockoffs like for about $20, right?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of you have a lot of options.
So
And
this is
these-
your alternative to pasta.
Yes, it's I got these ones at the market in London, Ontario, at the artisan market. So, and they're nice babies, nice big babies. Okay, so usually about 1.5 zucchinis is good for one person. So, because it's a lot lighter than pasta. But you have another option like we're we're trying to lose a bit of weight, so we're going to go this way. But you can use the spaghetti noodles too, as well.
And you were going to show how to do
Yeah.
it with the, if you don't have a spiralizer.
Yeah, and you're a little low, the funds are a little tight, and you can't buy one of these. Then the other option here is you can use just a plain old. Oh, my brain's dead today. Peeler. That's it. Okay. So anyway, you can just use a plain peeler and just kind of go like this and kind of get the.
So they'll be kind of on the.
It'll be a little wider,
Thicker.
but you can. But if you wanted to, you can use a knife to just like slice them down this way, for like that. Now we left the skins on, which is a really good thing, and the reason why is probably in most of the plant kingdom, all your antioxidants are not necessarily in the peel, but it's in the color. So that's that zucchini, the dark green, is probably where most of the antioxidants are. So if you can leave it in, but say you want to impress your guests and you want to have one of those, which we'll make down the road, a fettuccine with the creamy sauce, you might want to take the skin off, right? But then put the skin maybe in your sauce, right? So at least you're getting the antioxidants from your food, right? You might as well get everything that you can get, right? So
Yeah, that should probably be good for
that's probably good
our
for
noodles, just
Yeah.
for the two of us anyways.
Yeah. Well, you might want more, but. The other thing you can do with these noodles, because look at how long they are. So you're going to have to you can either just break them off like this, or you can use a pair of scissors and cut them. Clean your scissors off, right, of course. And then just cut them, right? So that they're kids really like this. And my son, who's autistic, which I'll bring him on here sometime, when he tasted it, he thought it was really good, so. And my mother.
It's fun to do.
It's fun to do, yeah, exactly. And my mom was really impressed as her being a diabetic. She really loved the fact that she could do this. So I bought her one of those handheld things. So, but you know what? I don't think she's ever done it. But that's my mom for us.
So we have our noodles.
So there's our noodles. That's our base. So now we're going to make the sauce to put on top of the noodles. And what we're going to do is make the lentil spaghetti sauce. And the reason why I just didn't choose, a lot of times I'll just put sauce on it, but you really need to have that starch, right? Because you're not going to feel satiated to keep you full, because you're going to eat this, right? And then have a little bit of that, and you're going to be hungry again. So, okay, so the first thing we're going to start with is the sauce, and we're going to use garlic, and I actually got this from the market as well, and this is cool because I haven't tried this. This is like a spicy garlic. I didn't realize there's 3 levels of garlic, right? So they had whatever, the normal, and then they had medium, and then this is the hot. I like spicy, and Danielle likes spicy, but if you don't like spicy and just want regular garlic, that works too. So we're going to put that in you going to turn that on?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay, because another thing too is that Danielle and I both are believing in the low fat. So we're not saying no fat at all, but low fat. So we're not really going to be using any oils like olive oil, right? So we're gonna use the water instead, so it doesn't stick to the pan. Put that in there, and then
I'll bring it up close so you can see what
Yeah.
we're doing.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so she's gonna put the
Yeah.
onions in.
So we got that, and then we're
We've
gonna
got
put
that.
some onions in there. We both like onions. Now today I only had a white onion, but again, like I said, in nature, if you can use the darker color, which is the purple onion, way better. Got more antioxidants because it's prettier color, right? Okay, so now we've got this. It's so nice and brown. Eh? You don't even need oil. Say, how cool is that? So actually, since I've cut the oil and some things out of my diet, junk food, I've lost 6 pounds in the last 3 weeks. Hurrah me! Just had to say that. Anyway, okay, so now we're going to add some peppers. Now I really like peppers, but the best way to eat the pepper really is raw. It's one vegetable that is better that is not cooked, right? But we're going to cook some, and then the rest I'm going to have raw on the top. Because, you know, like roasted pepper and a little bit of sauteed pepper, I just love it. Okay, mushrooms. Oh, yes, mushrooms. Lots of mushrooms. It's starting to get sticky. So what I'm going to do is add in some Italian, that's what I had in my cupboard. But the main thing is there's no salt added. No salt added is a really good thing, because we don't need all that salt in our diet. Right, Danielle? Because Danielle, she's still nursing, and you probably see a lot of heart patients, and salt, if you look at it, like there's nothing wrong with, I guess, a little bit of salt, but you don't need to cook with salt, right? Maybe add a little salt after, but don't cook with it. You don't really need to. There's so many wonderful spices out there. So anyway, the next thing is we're going to put 2 cups of lentils in. This is just a cup. I just wanted to show you what it looked like, the red lentils. I love red lentils. Lots of protein, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, lots of protein. Yeah. And it's
people
rich.
always ask where vegans get their protein from. Here's one of them.
Here's one of them. Actually, there's protein in pretty much all the vegetables. Okay, so what I did to kind of help out a bit is I had a liter of well, that's gonna make a lot of sauce. A liter of vegetable-based broth, and then I put the lentils in there ahead of time, right? Because these have to cook. So they're going to probably take still about 20 minutes, and it'll thicken up. The sauce will start to thicken right up. So I'm pretty excited about this because I haven't tried this. So it's just kind of like one of those things. I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm going to try putting lentils in my own sauce here. So the other thing I'm going to add in here is broccoli. Oh, wait a minute. I wanted to tell you one thing about the lentils. They're really good prebiotics, right? We always talk about probiotics, but we need something for our bodies to, help the body with the probiotics, right? So we need prebiotics. Oh, and I want yes, that too.
We'll add in our spices.
Yeah. So cayenne and turmeric. I'm going to put a little bit of turmeric in because, again, like in How Not to Die, right? He talks about we should eat an eighth to a quarter of a teaspoon daily. So I'm going to do an eighth, or actually a quarter, because this is a big thing. Well, yeah. And maybe I'll put a little bit more in, because it's serving more than one person, right? So yeah, turmeric is really, really good. It's a
That's what it looks like.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's what it looks like. As far as whole, and then we're just using the actual spice, eh? And in order to activate turmeric to be the good thing that it is, they say you need pepper. So we're going to add some pepper in there too as well. So we're just going to add the spices. Dr. Greger would be so proud of us. Add the spices. Add them into your, well, they taste good too. Now Danielle and I both like spice, so I'm going to put the cayenne, a little bit of cayenne in there as well. And I'm also going to add in broccoli. Again, this is a cruciferous vegetable. And you know, this is one of those things with broccoli is okay in the heat. It doesn't that it's a vegetable that doesn't mind going in the heat. But the trick to that is it has to be cut up 40 minutes before to release the ergothiamine, which is the good thing that for your body. So if you're going to cook broccoli, cut it up 40 minutes before. If you're just going to eat it raw, it's no worries. I'm just going to add a bit more there. I love broccoli, so. And so Danielle cut some up for me here. I'm going to put that in there too. Right in the sauce. Oh, this is going to be so yummy. I'm so hungry. I'm just throwing it all in there. You can't go wrong with vegetables. Yep, starting to thicken up now. The only thing that probably would have helped a little bit was a bit of tomato paste, but I didn't have that in my cupboard, so that would have thickened it up just a bit more. But the lentils are doing a really good job. So it's looking good. I don't know if you can see it from here, but
Bring it up a little
can you take a
closer.
picture? Yep. Go a little closer and have a look. See what's going on. Okay, we're back, and it's been about 20 minutes, so it's thickened up really nice. So now, what we're going to do is put the sauce on, right here. Yep.
And you don't need to boil your zucchini noodles. The heat from your sauces, it softens them up.
Okay, and then we're just going to add on some, I love cherry tomatoes. You got to have cherry tomatoes.
My favorite.
On the top. Here. Whoops. Okay, that one's so, oh, that's a beauty one. Crunchy. Okay, and then I'm going to put some fresh basil. Nothing like fresh basil. And on the bottom here, we have our spinach. Lots of greens. Get your greens on. Get your greens on. Okay.
Okay, are we ready?
I am so ready to try this.
First time we've ever made this, so.
So, we're going to give it a go.
Some of that fresh basil in there.
Oh, yeah. Okay, it's hot.
Very hot. Oh my god. With the basil.
Oh, that's so good. That was so good. Okay, you gotta try this recipe. Okay, thanks for watching. This is Simply Plant Food. Subscribe down there, like us, join our crew. We'd be happy to have you aboard. Any or write us a comment. Say hello.
Ask questions.
Ask questions.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.